The wait is over. There are few bigger days on the football calendar than Champions League final day. Fans are beginning to pour into the stadium and the tension is palpable. It's Real Madrid and they take on Barcelona. It's coming up live next on EA TV. It is something very special indeed to make it to a UEFA Champions League final. Now these two teams are intent upon tasting glory. Welcome to the showpiece event on the European club calendar. Derek Ray here in the commentary position, joined tonight for live coverage by Stuart Robson. It's Real Madrid versus Barcelona.
Well, what a night, Derek. Two great teams, a perfect pitch, a magnificent stadium and millions watching around the world. What more could you ask for, apart from maybe different commentators?
Dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside David Alaba in central defence. Luka Modric plays with Toni Kroos in the centre of midfield. And the lead striker today is Karim Benzema. And here's the starting 11 for Barcelona. Marc-Andre ter Stegen stands between the posts. Frenkie de Jong plays with Sergio Busquets in central midfield. And the starting role in attack today is handed to Robert Lewandowski. And they get the ball rolling in the Champions League final. We're about to find out who will be crowned Club Kings of Europe. De Jong. Oh, lovely incisive pass. And an astute piece of defending. Carvajal. On to Benzema. Toni Kroos. Well, beating his opponent. And the pressure is on. Can he clear it away? And a time for calm on the ball. Well, the referee has decided that the injury is sufficiently serious for play to be stopped. Treatment required. And back in business again with a drop ball. Not problematic for the keeper. Aurélien Tchouameni. Toni Kroos. Vinicius. Intercepting it intelligently. Koundé. Dembele on the ball. And can they prize them open now? Oh, really close with that effort. Struggling to keep the ball. Sergio Busquets. Well, it looked as though they might be in just for a second or two. Setting off perhaps a little bit too much here. Pedri. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. And it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Modric. And Valverde. Well, he's certainly not alone. And that's not going to worry the keeper. Benzema takes it forward now. But they took care of the situation defensively. Koundé. And Torres on the ball. Dembele. Well read to ease the pressure. Tchouaméni. Dembele. Oh, he looks threatening. Jordi Alba. Tremendous block from Modric. And Benzema at the hub of this attack. Let's see what he does next. Now possibilities in the centre. And the defender got the last touch. That'll be a corner. Well, what about that opportunity a few minutes ago? We can see it again now. Keen to take it short here. Makes his way in field. Well, I don't think that effort remotely qualifies as respectable.
And the reason it's off target, because the technique was really poor on that occasion. That's not a good effort.
Christensen. Jordi Alba. He's going forward well here. And the cross didn't beat the first man. Interception to snuff out the danger. Pedri. Oh, a nice-looking pass. And it has arrived, the opening statement in this UEFA Champions League final.
Well, we won't get tired of watching this because the interplay around the box is wonderful. And I have to say, the finish from De Jong is just brilliant. He has such good technique. It's a wonderful goal.
So the game has restarted and it's Barcelona in front. Just lost his focus. Throw in here. Really a very poor ball. Well, getting close to half-time and Barcelona with the advantage. Stuart, what have you made of the performance?
Yes, they've defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent. But any drop in tempo and this lead could easily slip away.
Not a huge chunk of added time. 1 minute. The first half here comes to an end. 45 minutes separating these two sides from glory. The second half of the Champions League final begins. Vinicius Junior. Kroos. Here's Modric. Vinicius. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Ferran Torres. Now with De Jong. Space here for Barcelona. Well, he really read that brilliantly. Mendy. Now with Benzema. Vinicius Junior. Toni Kroos. Vinicius. Now with Benzema. Modric! Oh, a goal it is! The equaliser in this final. What next in the drama?
Well, as the replay shows, this is all about his ability to find space in the box, which then makes the finish look so much easier. That's good play from him.
So back underway, they've levelled it at 1-1 here. De Jong. And Torres on the ball. Frankie De Jong. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. Vinicius Junior. Now with Benzema. And I must say, that was a very promising attack. The alarm bells were sounding. Dembele. De Jong. And here's Dembele. Opportunity. Oh, there it is! There's the goal that gives them the lead. Just what they wanted.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and then the shot could not be hit any better. Struck with such venom. Great goal.
Well, the action underway. Can Real find a response now? Modric. This is Kroos. Really inventive stuff from Real here. It's looking promising. Benzema. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind, but he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
Dembele. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Vinicius Junior. This looks promising out wide. This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save! How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really beat the keeper from there. They should be level now.
And fired over by Kroos. And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper, Real Madrid are level.
Well, let's look at this again. It's a decent delivery into the box, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
So the ball is rolling again at 2-all. Dembele. Kessié has it. De Jong. Can he put them in front? And that is defending of the highest order. Rodrigo. Here's Carvajal. And threading it forward. Benzema. And taken cleanly by the goalkeeper. Frankie de Jong. Ferran Torres. And Barcelona finding space on the flank. A chance to whip it in. Well, just the tackle that was needed. Carvajal. And now Rodrigo. Modric. If Real Madrid could come up with a winner at this stage, it could be decisive. Keeping it moving dynamically. Federico Valverde. Well, we've entered the final 5 minutes. Barcelona now in potentially a dangerous position. And offside, I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
And the referee retrospectively will go back and hand out the yellow card. Mendy. The ball with Luka Modric. Federico Valverde. Still pushing for a winner. And intercepted there. And the electronic board has been held aloft. 3 additional minutes here. And the counter looks on here. Options available. And the pass not finding its target. Modric. Eden Hazard. Well, that's it for the 90 minutes, but this is not over, and 2 15-minute periods of extra time to come. Well, I don't think that effort remotely qualifies as respectable.
And the reason it's off target, because the technique...
Pedri. And it has arrived, the opening statement in this UEFA Champions League final. Vinicius. Modric! Oh, a goal it is! The equaliser in this final. What next? And here's Dembele. Opportunity. Oh, there it is. There's the goal that gives them the lead. Just what they wanted. This could be the equaliser. But oh, what an important save. How about that?
Well, at least he hit the target, but he should really be...
And fired over by Kroos. It's in! Beyond the goalkeeper, Real Madrid are level. Rodrigo. Here's Carvajal. And treading. So away they go again, the first period of extra time, and it's legitimate to ask to what extent mental strength will come into this. Looking forward to it. A super tackle and they've won possession. Chances on. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, here it is again, and it's a wonderful pass from Dembele, and the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
So they're playing again. Can Real Madrid bounce back? Rodrigo. Hazard on the ball. Toni Kroos. Asensio. Now Hazard. Textbook defending inside the box. Torres. Passing like that, part of Luka Modric's game. It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. Gavi. Here's Rafinha. Torres. And teammates to play it to. Dembele. It might be. Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
Jordi Alba. Oh, surely. Oh, yes! A goal! Exactly what they were looking for, and he's come up with it.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. So at the halfway stage in extra time, and 15 more minutes left. Well, underway again, the second period of extra time. Who's going to prevail here? Delightful pass. And the cross didn't beat the first man. Great pressure to win the ball back. Dembele. Modric. Here's Valverde. Well, a shame really, because the move was promising, but no end product from them. Pedri. Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action potentially. Well, it was apparently a bookable offence.
Well, no debate over that one. It's a yellow card all day long.
Ferran Torres. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Kessié. And Torres on the ball. Dembele. Well, a textbook interception. Fruitful looking attack. Well, the stoppage time situation, 1 minute here. And he takes it on. Good stop from the keeper. So a corner here. Delivering it. And now the wait is over. Barcelona have done it. The Champions League trophy will return to Catalonia.
Well, just look at the emotions out there. Joy and relief on one side, despair and heartache on the other. But we've got the right winners here. They fully deserved it on the night.
For these players, well, it's the night of their lives. And they're determined to enjoy every millisecond.
Well, they have to make the most of this, don't they? It's a great feat. What an achievement from them.
Well, they don't need to be reminded about what comes next. It's the presentation of the coveted Champions League trophy.
Well, there's some tired players out there, but what you can be sure of, they'll find some energy when they get their hands on the trophy. They'll be going mad in the next few moments.
It's Barcelona's Champions League.
Well, this is what they wanted. What a moment for these players. They've worked so hard to win this trophy. They've been fantastic.
And you can feel the emotion. It's natural to reflect on this final, but so much hard work has gone into the entire campaign. Memories, memories. What would a celebration be without the chance to enjoy it with your own supporters?
Well, these fans have certainly played their part, haven't they? They'll savour these moments. They've travelled far and wide to follow their team. They're loving every minute of this, and why not? They deserve it.
A performance of fire as well as ice. They held their nerve when that was necessary. And these celebrations will run long into the night.
Well, these are the moments they have to make the most of. It doesn't happen very often, does it? These will be photos to cherish for years to come. Brilliant stuff.
And you are looking at the best club side in Europe.